Happy new month to you guys. Happy new month. Hope this month brings more happiness. Hope the year is going on well for you guys. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I appreciate you guys so much. I might not be giving you the shout outs if you comment in the section, but know that I do appreciate you guys in the comment section and everywhere. Welcome back to the channel. Ayew, I was on the score sheet today. A goal and an assist for him just in the month where the Black Stars will be playing in their World Cup qualifiers. We'll have a look at his performance today as Le Havre took on RC Lens. We're also going to talk about Antoine Semenyo, another man of the match performance for him once again in the FA Cup. His team won on penalties 5-4. Antoine was named the man of the match on this occasion here. We'll also talk about the Ghana Black Stars game versus Chad and Madagascar. The officials for the game have been revealed. The FA have replied to the president after he called on transparency in the budget. We'll look at that, the response coming in, and my thoughts on all that. Subscribe if you haven't. Click on that notification bell to get more updates. So as we enter the month when the Black Stars will take on Chad and Madagascar in the World Cup qualifiers, the captain, well, the past captain of the Black Stars, Ayew, has got off to the best possible start for the month. The goal and assist for him and his Le Havre side in the first half of the game meant that they would be at parity at first half. But it was a great game to see the Ghana Black Stars captain Ayew exhibit what he is good at. Andre was a starter for this game. He caught an assist first and foremost before finding the back of the net with what looked like a stretch of the neck and a header into the back to find parity. Ayew making his mark again. I think this will be his fourth goal of the season, if I'm not mistaken, and his second assist. So congratulations to him. He's enjoying life in the French League. We'll see how that one influences the call-up. By now, the teams would have been notified because there's always a 2-week notice before the games are played. And by now, they would know who is coming to play and who is not. So, yeah, I think if he is coming to play, he's already aware. If not, he'll be aware as well. But know that there are late call-ups on the cards as well, so anything is possible. The World Cup qualifier is important for a lot of Ghanaians. Another Ghanaian who shone today was Antoine Semenyo, whose side AFC Bournemouth managed to just win it 5-4 on penalties. Antoine was substituted later on, but he put in a shift that earned him the man of the match performance as Bournemouth progressed to the quarterfinal of the FA Cup. AFC Bournemouth are having an amazing season with Antoine being a important and integral part of that. Antoine Semenyo and his AFC Bournemouth side motor on in the FA Cup into the last 8. Last night, Aston Villa were able to make it. This time, AFC Bournemouth are through to the next round of the FA Cup. Congratulations to Antoine and his club side. Talking about Antoine and his club side, before I head into the officials for the Ghana versus Madagascar and Chad games, there have been new rules proposed by FIFA for goalkeepers. The IFAB, the international body that creates and modifies the rules in football. According to them, if a keeper holds onto the ball for more than 8 seconds, he has conceded a corner to the opposing team. There's an interesting rule here. I, for one, I'm not a fan of it. I don't see where are we rushing to. Maybe they want to make the game a bit more quick. But then again, where are we rushing to? You can still add time to it. This is a game of football. It's our profession. It's a professional game. I don't see, it's like we want to rush the game and get things done quickly. I understand, but my goodness, this is going to bring a whole kind of worms. First of all, you can be sure that maybe keepers or whoever now can dictate the number of corners that can be gotten and bets can be placed on them. And this issue of betting and match fixing and all those things will be on the rise. How are you giving them control over how many corners or how a corner can be given? Why is a goalkeeper holding on to the ball for 8 seconds an issue? More than 8 seconds an issue? In my opinion, it's a rule that will be like the rule that allowed players to pass back to their goalkeepers. At the time, it looked like a good innovation, but then we later saw that it was a loophole that Denmark used to win the European Championship in 1992. It will be a loophole that will be used before eventually we learn the hard way and find ourselves changing the rules. But I'll leave it to them to find out themselves the hard way and then change the rule back, because I don't see where we are rushing to. It's a very, in my opinion, useless rule. It's not needed, and it shouldn't even be introduced at all, in my opinion. 8 seconds, why are we rushing to? Honestly, where are we rushing to? It's a really useless rule. They'll learn it the hard way and switch it. I'm very sure of it. And my next story has to do with the officials for the game between Ghana and Chad. Abdul Razak, he has been appointed. A game between Ghana and Chad. It will take place at the Accra Sports Stadium, March 21st, 7 p.m. local time. Ghana are joint top. Madagascar versus Ghana official is S.Y. Issa from Senegal. He's officiated various international matches, including World Cup qualifiers and African Cup of Nations game. He'll be assisted by his compatriots, Kamara, assistant 1, and Nuba, assistant 2, and S.Y. El Haji, 4th official. Ali Ki Jong from Mauritius has been named as the referee's assessor, while Brown Ivan from Liberia serves as the match commissioner. The match will be on the 24th of March 2025. So mark it in your calendars. 3 days gap between the two games, and the issues of the captaincy brought up once again. Why are we touching something that has brought us issues in the past? I've talked extensively about it. But finally, I'll end on the story of the FA replying to the president, who called for transparency. In all the statement they posted, they are agreeing to it, but they want to clarify that they are not in charge of that quote-unquote transparency. It's all on the doorstep of the ministry. So it's on the ministry to make the budget they present to them transparent, and I think it's okay. I wanted to talk a bit longer about it, but basically that's it. They sought to clarify that and say that yes, it's the ministry and not with us, transparency. But the president, if you listen to him carefully, did not say it's not with the ministry. He said that he wants transparency, and in part the FA admitted and agreed that yes, that was necessary. But they sought to clarify who was in charge of that. Whoever it is, if the FA release it, if the ministry decides to release it, no one will be bothered. It's transparency we need. We don't want to now be hearing about how much the Black Stars spent after the tournament or after the qualifiers. It will now become an expenditure and not a budget. So yeah, in that case, I hope that it is followed. So that has been it for today. Andrea Ayew on target with a goal and an assist. Also, Antoine Semenyo with a man of the match performance. The new rule for goalkeepers on corner: hold on to it for 8 seconds and it will be a corner kick. Also talking to you about the FA's response to the president on transparency and the match officials for Ghana's World Cup qualifiers later this month. Your thoughts in the comments box on everything. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.